Canis Imoniachta Hibredon Vesashul. Ida Borris-Ileigh August Cashel Moon. Hello and welcome to Semper Stadium Thurles for the county semi-finals, senior hurling semi-final between Borris-Ileigh and Cashel Cormacs. Cashel Cormacs are already on the field, sporting their famous red and green, and they will line out as follows. They line out exactly as they were in the West senior hurling final. In goals, number 1 Raymond Ryan, their minor starlet. Full back line, number 2 right corner back and captain is Tony Slattery. Full back number 3 Pat O'Donoghue, and number 4 left corner back Joe Minogue. Half back line on the right will be Peter Fitzell, one of 2 Fitzells on the team. Centre half back will be Colm Bonner. Colm will be one of a set of 3 playing on this Cashel Cormacs team tonight. Left half back will be Liam Devitt. Centre field will be Pat Fitzell and Willie Fitzell, brothers alike. Half forward line number 10 Conal Bonner, improving with every game, was called into the county senior hurling panel for the All-Ireland final. A brother of Colm's and Cormacs. Cormac will line out at number 11 centre half forward. Left half forward is Jimmy Ryan. Full forward line on the right, Sean Slattery. Number 14, full forward Michael Perdue, and left corner forward is Limerick man, Cashel base guard John Ryan. Going in ish, Fudden, Borris-Ileigh, August Robert O'Ryan, Bobby Ryan, mar captain Otta. Borris-Ileigh, home of many a fine hurler, in a wonderful nursery for hurling talent. They will line out as follows. Number 1, Nolly Maher in goals. Full back line, number 2, Brian Kenny. Full back, tall, long Timmy Stapleton. Left corner back and number 4 is the 86 captain, Michael Ryan. Dependency personified is Michael. Centre half back line, number 5, Bobby Ryan. Bobby will captain this team tonight. Centre half back, the neat, stylish Jerry Stapleton. Left half back is the flame-haired Richard Stakelum. Centre field, returning to the club scene after a stint in France, is Pat Flowery Ryan. Number 9 centre field, Timmy Ryan. Half forward line, number 10 right half forward Conor Stakelum. Number 11 centre forward Philip Kenny, and number 12 John McGrath. Full forward line, a relative unknown, is John Glasheen, right corner forward. Full forward Aidan Ryan, and left corner forward is Noel O'Dwyer. Famous Noel O'Dwyer goes back as far as 1971 when he won an All-Ireland senior hurling medal with Tipperary. Your referee for tonight will be Willie Barrett. Willie is from Ardfinnan, a very experienced referee indeed. I have never seen Semper Stadium looking so well. A handy crowd enough gathered yet. I'd say before the game starts though, we'll have a much bigger crowd. Conditions are ideal. For the West final this year, the wind blew from left to right and spoiled the game. On All-Ireland Day we had a similar wind and it spoiled the game to some extent too. And last Sunday for our games in Cashel, again it was a windy day. Tonight conditions are perfect. Pitch is beautiful and green, like a carpet. Both teams like to play it fast and open, so a good game is in prospect. Borris-Ileigh, of course, the team of all the talents. All-Ireland club champions in 1986. County champions in 1983 and county champions again in 1981. They sport county stars in almost every position. Cashel sport 3 Bonners and 3 Fitzells. A wonderful backbone to any team.
You get as well as you just between you.
Paddy Paddy Doyle has been training this Borris-Ileigh team for the last number of years. There are those who would say that since Paddy came to take them over, they've got better and better. The coin has been tossed. Cashel will play from left to right, and Borris from right to left, and Borris-Ileigh from left to right. Panish Auron of Ian. The ball is in and the game is on, and first to break away are Borris-Ileigh. Going back to collect his Colin Bonner. A shortish clearance. Driven in along there by Conor Statham, who's playing at right half forward. Nola Dwyer, a shot flick in there towards number 10, who is John McGrath. But the ball's gone over the sideline, and a line ball for Borris-Ileigh. Coming to take this one is Timmy Ryan, a very experienced campaigner is Timmy. Timmy comes to it. A lovely line ball. It's gone right across the face of the goal this time. It's going very near the end line. It's kept in play by Conor Statham. Low along the ground. Out towards Pat Fitzell. Pat clears his lines very well. Right up towards Michael Perdue, operating at left half forward. Into the centre door to Richard Statham, who is challenged by Cormac Bonner. Richard gets in the poor clearance towards Flowery Ryan. Flowery first times. Out towards Peter Fitzell, but it falls again to Willie Fitzell, and a long clearance way up the field towards John Ryan, playing it full forward. Timmy has the better of this one, takes on Cormac. Cormac off his left hand, and it's a lovely one. It's going all the way right into the goal mouth. It drops in the goal mouth and cleared away by again Michael Ryan, a wonderful defender, and a brilliant clearance there to Richard Statham. Clears away out the field, a long one. Drops down between Colin Bonner and Philip Kenny. Coming to collect is Aidan Ryan, and Aidan is going away, chased by Colin Bonner. The ball goes on the ground. Aidan still on the ball, and he strikes it, and it's gone all the way in the first score of the game for Aidan Ryan. Borris-Ileigh 1 point, Cashel no score.
How long is it on?
No. Raymond Ryan, his first touch of the ball. Drives it out, a long one, out towards midfield. It's going very near the sideline. Knocked down by John McGrath. Colin Bonner goes back to collect. Takes it and goes outside his man, but clears it a poorish clearance enough. Into the centre towards Pa. Pa is fouled heavily there by John McGrath. And a free for Cashel from their own 70-yard line will be taken by Pat Fitzell. He lifts this one and strikes it. It drops on the 21-yard line. Coming towards his Sean Satcher. Puts his hand up, catches it beautifully. He's hooked well by Richard Statham, who clears his lines on the ground towards Michael Perdue. Michael goes back the second time, and a shot ball right out towards Willie Fitzell. Willie, a low ball in towards Cormac. Cormac has his hand, he shoots low and hard, and he's gone over the bar. A beautiful point for Cormac Bonner. Great work there by Michael Perdue to Willie Fitzell to Cormac Bonner, and a point for Cashel, and we're all aboard. 1 point for Cashel Cormacs and 1 point for Borris-Ileigh. Nolan Marr, a long puck out between Willie and Flowery. Willie knocks it down towards Michael Perdue, already established himself, causing Bobby some troubles. Bobby goes back to this one. A lovely long clearance by Bobby, left-handed, right down between Peter Fitzell and John McGrath. Peter clears it, and off the ground clears a lovely ball. Going back for Richard Statham, already having the better of Conal Bonner. He's blocked down by Conal. The ball goes near the sideline and over the sideline, and the line ball for Borris-Ileigh. Richard Statham last year's county senior hurling captain, announced that the famine was over below in Killarney, to loud cheers and loud applause. Richard cuts it, beautiful ball, right into the centre. Liam Devitt and Aidan Ryan is going away again from Fitzell. He gets in his puck and this one is gone to the right and it's gone wide. Aidan Ryan already looking dangerous at full forward. His speed is telling on Pat Donoghue. It's early days yet though. Rémi Ryan in goals. Pucks it out, a long ball towards the middle of the field between Willie and Flowery. Flowery knocks it away and comes again, doesn't get it. Conor Statham does, right in towards John Dasheen into the centre. Aidan Ryan comes, but Joe Minogue is first man on this one and just runs through Flowery. Taking it away is Cormac. King Cormac right into Michael Perdue, and Perdue a long one and it's gone all the way, it's gone over the bar. A beautiful point there, Michael Perdue. Cormac Bonner's strength is counting at centre half forward. A wonderful point. Cashel 2 points, Borris-Ileigh 1. Nolan Maher with the puck out. A long one, dropping down into the centre of the field. They rise for it. Colin Bonner first times it away, right into the centre towards Timmy with his foot. He's beaten by John Ryan, and John Ryan again over the bar and high for another point for Cashel. Stephen O'Brien with me here. Stephen must be very pleased at this stage.
Oh yeah, Cashel playing very well at the moment. Settled down very well in midfield. They're using Cormac Bonner's strength centre forward. He's carrying the ball. Passed the brilliant ball there to Mick Perdue, put it over the bar, and I think if they keep playing like this, they'll give Borris-Ileigh a good run for it.
Thank you, Stephen. The ball drops to Flowery. Flowery doesn't catch. He drives it away. And nice by Conor Statham into the centre. Timmy is coming. Timmy drives it in, but Joe Minogue, dependable as ever, takes it away, Joe does. And he's fouled in possession, and there's a free out for Cashel Cormacs. This one will be taken by Pat Donoghue. Pat, an exile for some time during the year, back with Cashel since the beginning of the championship, looks much fitter now than he did for the West final, I must say. Pat lifts it and strikes it, a good one, a long one towards Cormac again, going up with Jerry. He knocks it down towards Flowery. No, it's Bobby. It's cleared there by Philip Kenny towards Timmy Ryan, low into the forwards. Joe Minogue is coming, so is Aidan Ryan. Is beaten by Joe, but the ball falls out to Aidan again. Coming away with it is the two Fitzells. Pat Donoghue comes for this one, is challenged strongly there by John McGrath. Gets in a wonderful clear, it's a high one. To a round of applause. Coming out is Timmy, big Timmy, strong as ever in defence. Timmy is worth the foul there. There's a free out for Borris-Ileigh to be taken by his brother Jerry. Jerry, an All-Ireland minor medalist in 1976. An All-Ireland 21 player, 79 and 80. A long clearance. Right down between Liam Devitt and Joe Minogue has it in his hand again. Doesn't get into clearance. A shortish one out towards the side. And Liam Devitt and Flowery. Coming again, it's gone off Willie Fitzell, I think, and it's gone over the sideline. A line ball for Borris-Ileigh. This one will be taken by Flowery. Three Ryan brothers. Bobby right half back, Flowery centre field, and Aidan at full forward. Flowery will take this one. A low one, right in towards Conor Statham. Conor right-handed. A good one this time, but no. It's going to the right of the post and it's gone wide. A fine open game so far. Raymond Ryan with this puck out. A shortish one this time. It'll fall towards Pat Fitzell. Rises with his hand, knocks it down only towards Conor Statham, going right in towards the centre. A low ball, a dangerous ball. Pat Donoghue comes out, bursts out past Noel O'Dwyer. Hand passes out to Peter Fitzell, and Peter Fitzell is beaten in turn. It's beaten in turn there by Conor Statham. Peter goes back to take it, but he's beaten again. Conor Statham low in towards Noel O'Dwyer, the wily Noel. Very experienced campaigner, is fouled in possession, and there is a free in for a chop down on Noel there. Noel will take this one himself. Noel bends, lifts and strikes, and it's gone to the right this time, and it's gone wide. The score remains Cashel 3 points, Borris-Ileigh 1 point. Cashel advanced to the county semi-final on the strength of a fine win over St Mary's, Clonmel and Borris-Ileigh recently. Borris-Ileigh accounted for Holy Cross. A long puck out by Raymond Ryan to the middle of the field. Rising, Willie Fitzell and Flowery Ryan. Willie catches it beautifully and right-handed, right in towards Michael Perdue, racing into it. Michael doesn't take it, but coming forward is John Ryan and Sean Slattery. Sean Slattery has it. He's beaten there by Jerry Stapleton. John Ryan is going through. The Borris-Ileigh guard from Limerick is beaten. Jerry Statham, neat as ever, goes away from the tackle and a lovely left-handed clearance. Right in towards Conor Statham. Conor under some pressure there from Liam Devitt. Gets it into the left corner forward position. Coming is Tony Slattery, captain of the team. Doubtful before the match. And low, a poor clearance. Out towards Conor Statham again. Right into the open spaces. Coming is Joe Minogue and Aidan Ryan. Aidan takes it away and goes inside, and it's a good one. This one has gone over the bar. Aidan Ryan, a lovely point there from the left corner forward position. A very tight game. 3 points to Cashel and 2 points to Borris-Ileigh. Willie Fitzell seems to have the upper hand at midfield on Flowery at the moment. Raymond Ryan pucking out, a low one this time. Coming towards Pa Fitzell, taking it Pa very well. Right out towards Bobby. Bobby coming towards it. He's still coming. Bobby Ryan on the ground very neatly. Liam Devitt takes it away. It falls in towards Philip Kenny. Not in the action yet. Philip goes right inside 2 men. He is fouled, says the referee. He's fouled, says the referee, and there is a free in. A free in. About 60 metres out from the Cashel goal, and Nola Dwyer has come all the way to take this one. About 10 minutes gone in the game. Noel rolls it, strikes it. It's towards right into the square, dangerously. It's gone into the net, and it's a goal. Aidan Ryan again causing all sorts of problems there in the Cashel goal mouth. Came unchallenged to that one and deflected it in past Raymond Ryan, and a goal. That was a soft goal.
Very, very soft goal indeed. I think the Cashel thought the ball was going over the bar, but then Ryan nipped in and just flicked it into the net. I think there were dozens there at that stage.
Okay, it's Raymond Ryan with that ball again, out to the middle of the field. A rather soft goal there. Willie Fitzell goes with Flowery, beats him again. Timmy Ryan drives in first time. Coming is Peter Fitzell, and Aidan Ryan again is causing all sorts of problems. Beaten by Pat Dunno this time. It's gone off Aidan Ryan and it's gone over the line. A line ball for Cashel Cormacs. Aidan is roaming to great advantage there. Peter Fitzell will take this one. On his own 45. Peter, it's a short one towards Colin Bonner. Is beaten by John McGrath. Beaten in turn, and Conal Bonner into the action for the first time. And there is a free on him. He was held there. There's a free to be taken this time by his brother Colin. Colin, a short one out towards his brother Conal. Good piece of thinking. And it's a good one towards the right though. It's going near the end line. Sean Slattery keeps it in play. And it's taken by Cormac. Cormac low and hard is blocked down. It's gone over the end line. Flicked away by Timmy Stapleton for a 65. This one will be taken. This one will be taken by Pat Fitzell. Cormac might have taken on the tackle maybe that time. But Pat Fitzell, I think, needs a point this time to settle his team again. He strikes it right-handed. This one is going in towards the square. Timmy comes up and bats it away beautifully towards Bobby. First time it's away towards Flowery. Flowery turns his man beautifully again, but a poor ball in towards and Willie. And Connell out towards Michael Perdue. First times into the right-hand corner. Sean Slattery comes and hasn't it yet. Michael Ryan is causing all kinds of problems. Timmy tips it away out towards left corner. John Ryan goes out for it. It's gone very near the sideline. John keeps it in play. It's gone out towards John McGrath. John McGrath comes away with it, but is beaten by Willie Fitzell. And Willie doesn't strike it. He doesn't strike it this time either. Peter Fitzell flicked away from him again to Aidan Ryan. Roaming again. Goes past one man, runs into 2 tackles there. He gets in his puck all the same. Right, batted away there very nicely to Liam Devitt. First time away towards Timmy Ryan. Roaming out a bit further to Michael Perdue. Michael, a lovely one. In towards left corner forward. Timmy is all alone. Experience again. Takes on the tackle. Out to the middle of the field. Coming towards the Pa Fitzell. Pa goes away from Timmy Ryan and Bobby. Pa, a low one into Jerry. And Jerry all alone. A long one. Down towards Aidan. Aidan rises for it. He doesn't collect it. Colin Bonner not in the game yet. Taken by Conor Statham into the square. Coming forward his goalkeeper, Raymond Ryan. Goes right outside John Dalton. And out to the middle of the field, a long clearance. Towards Michael Perdue. Is beaten by Bobby. Coming is Liam Devitt. Is beaten again by Conor Statham. Low ball into the corner. Coming is Joe Minogue. Is fouled by John Dalton. And there's a free for Cashel there. This one will be taken by Pat Donohoe. The score remains Borris-Ileigh 1-2, Cashel Cormacs 3 points. 2 points in the game. About 15 minutes gone in the first half. Pat Donohoe will take it. Pat lifts it and strikes it, a good one, right in towards the centre. Pa Fitzell and Timmy. Timmy is good in the air. Timmy knocks it away towards Colin Bonner. And Richard Statham, a lovely ball out to John McGrath. John McGrath, a long one into the square towards Aidan Ryan. Again, Aidan knocks it out to himself. Comes after it. Is chased by Liam Devitt. Knocked off it by Liam Devitt. Liam is beaten and trodden by Aidan Ryan. Going back again is Liam Devitt and Pat Donohoe. Pat Donohoe is blocked down and the ball goes over the end line. And it's gone over the end line for a wide ball. Borris-Ileigh, I would think, have the upper hand at this stage, Steve.
Yes, I think they're playing Aidan Ryan and Aidan Ryan's having a great game, and their half-back line has shown their experience now. They're really giving Cashel a tough time.
Right, it's Ramey Ryan with the ball to puck it out. A long ball out towards the 65. Coming towards John McGrath and Pa Fitzell and Timmy Ryan. Again, Philip Kenny goes away, rides the tackle beautifully. And Philip, a long one, a high one. This one looks good. This one is going all the way. I think it's gone over the bar. Yes, a good one by Philip Kenny. Philip Kenny had a brilliant year in '86 at full forward, all the way in the championship, right to the All-Ireland final. Knocks that one over beautifully. Borris-Ileigh 1-3, Cashel 3 points. Raymond Ryan with the ball. Pucks it out again towards the 65. They're rising for it. Timmy Ryan again, first time towards Conor Statham. Knocked down away from him there by Liam Devitt. Coming forward is Willie Fitzell. Philip Kenny coming again. And Philip Kenny again right-handed. But this one, I think, is gone to the right and it's gone wide. Borris-Ileigh are very much on top, around midfield and half out at this stage. Raymond Ryan very busy at present. Pucks this one, tries the right hand side, not so long. A shot puck out towards Peter Fitzell and John McGrath. Peter Fitzell is under some pressure but takes it away all the same. Low towards Richard Statham. Reading it much better than everybody else. Knocked away there towards Cormac Bonner. Cormac doesn't take it up the first time. Is beaten by Richard Statham, who goes away. And Richard hand passes into Conor Statham. And Conor this time over the bar, a long point. A good point for Conor Statham. Borris-Ileigh are playing very well. The score is Borris-Ileigh 1-4, Cashel Cormacs 3 points. Cashel Cormacs are in trouble in many parts of the field. Ramey Ryan in goal to puck it out again. Out towards the 65. Conor Statham again beats Liam Devitt in towards Philip Kenny. Knocks it out towards John Glasheen. Is challenged hardly by Colin Bonner, who's gone down injured. Joe Minogue. And Conor Statham, a great shot, a first time shot, blocked beautifully there by Ramey Ryan, only out towards Timmy Ryan, and Timmy out in the middle of the field, right in a beautiful ball in towards Philip Kenny, all alone, cuts right through the centre, low and hard, and it's a goal for Borris-Ileigh. Borris-Ileigh are rampant at this stage. Borris-Ileigh 2 goals and 4 points, Cashel Cormacs 3. Colin Bonner is injured. Colin Bonner was injured and his man took that one in his absence, and a goal there for Philip Kenny and Borris-Ileigh. Colin seems to be okay. Not going very well in this game is Colin. Yes, he's declared fit again. Cashel Cormacs are in some trouble.
There was just a point there where Borris-Ileigh used the spare man when Colin Bonner was injured, and that was a fantastic goal from Philip Kenny. He was standing his own on the centre. That was a brilliant goal.
A brilliant goal there by Philip Kenny. Worked very well by Timmy Ryan. The ball has gone over the sideline, a line ball for Borris-Ileigh. Sorry, a line ball. Yes, it's a throw ball in fact. The ball is thrown in. Colin Bonner, yes, pulls it down and the ball has gone over the sideline. A line ball for Cashel. Cashel need a score now to settle them again. Coming to this one is Peter Fitzell. Colin Bonner gone centre field in a switch with Conal Bonner, who since gone back centre back to Mark Philip Kenny. Cormac Bonner goes through the centre. The ball comes right out towards Willie Fitzell. A long one towards the left, and it's gone into the goalie. The goalie, Nolan Maher, is beaten there by John Ryan, and the ball goes over the end line off the goalie, and there is a 70 for Cashel Cormacs. Switches in the Cashel team. Conal Bonner has gone back to centre back. Conal will take this one in fact. And Colm has gone to right half forward. He will mark county colleague Richard Stakelum. Conal lifts it, a low one, in towards Bobby. Bobby is beaten by Colm. Colm is going through, hand passes it out towards Timmy Ryan, is beaten by Timmy Stapleton. Timmy comes out, takes on the tackle and goes away from it. Timmy's on a solo run. Hand passes out towards Flowery. Flowery is beaten by Liam Devitt. A rather wild clearance there by Liam Devitt towards the line, towards the corner flag, and it's gone over the line. And it's a line ball for Borris-Ileigh. Brian Kenny, right cornerback, will take this one. A good one out towards Timmy Ryan. First time, a beautiful stroke again. Liam Devitt, but coming is Conal Bonner, right out towards his brother on the wing. Colm has it. A nice ball in towards Sean Slattery. Sean in a race for possession with Michael Ryan. Michael Ryan again, very dependable, takes this one over the end sideline, and there's a line ball for Cashel. Conal has already settled down at centre half back. Colm will take this line ball. Comes to it, cuts it very well in towards the square, pulling on it in the overhead. Timmy Stapleton catches it brilliantly in the air and comes right away. Again, a hand pass out towards Bobby. Bobby with Michael Perdue is beaten by Michael Perdue, and the ball over the sideline. And it's a line ball for Borris-Ileigh. Timmy showed all his experience there in the square and came away, fetched it beautifully and came away and hand passed it again. Brian Kenny will take this one. Cuts it, it's a low one. Come towards Michael Perdue, operating very well on no less a man than Bobby Ryan. Coming is Michael Ryan, is beaten by Sean Slattery. Going back is Richard Statham to help him. Michael Ryan is coming again, reading it better than everybody else. Michael catches it 3 times, yes, he caught it 3 times, and there's a free in for Cashel Cormacs, will be taken by Sean Slattery. The score remains Borris-Ileigh 2-4, Cashel 3 points. Sean Slattery to take this one. Sean lifts it and strikes it, and this time I think, yes, it's gone over the bar. It's a point for Cashel to make the score now 2-4 to 4 points. About 22 minutes gone in the game. Nolan Maher with the ball, pucks it out to the middle of the field. Coming towards it, Flowery Ryan and Cormac knocks it down. It's gone very near the sideline again, but the ball's gone over the sideline, and it's a line ball for Cashel. The game has gone somewhat dead at this point in time. Willie Fitzell will take this one. A low one, knocked away by Flowery. Kicks it on in front of him. Willie Fitzell comes to Cormac Bonner. Coming on is Pat Fitzell. Pat takes it. He goes. He's tackled there and gets in a very good ball between Timmy and John Ryan. Timmy fetches it in the air. It's John Ryan out. He's beaten by Timmy. And take away low and hard is Timmy Ryan, blocked away by Nolan Maher, the goalkeeper. It's gone over the end line, and it's a 65. A 65 for Cashel. Cashel applying the pressure now. John Ryan fetched that beautifully but couldn't get in the stroke. Pat Fitzell will take this one. strikes it, drops low again, in towards the Bobby Ryan. Bobby knocks it away one-handed. It's Brian Kenny, Bobby Ryan, John Ryan, all tussling for possession. The ball has gone over the sideline off Jerry Stapleton's stick, and there's a line ball for Cashel. Willie Fitzell will take this one. He cuts it in beautifully. It's gone beautifully. It's gone into the square. Brian Kenny out, right out to the centre toss. Sean Slattery. Sean Slattery in possession. Can't get in. He gets in right across the face of the goal. Who is there but Michael Ryan? Out left-handed, out towards the middle of the field. Peter Fitzell is beaten by John McGrath, but he in turn is beaten by Conal Bonner. And Peter Fitzell right in towards the centre, towards Jerry. Jerry Stapleton, right-handed, out to the right-hand side of the field. Coming is Willie Fitzell, playing very well at midfield now. Into the square again. Cashel applying the pressure. Timmy Stapleton rises high. Out towards Jimmy Ryan. Jimmy can't take it. Michael Perdue is coming to it, and Michael, yes, neatly, but no, it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. Cashel have improved somewhat, Steve, in the last few minutes.
Yeah, they're starting to play very well again now, but they really have to pick up the half-back line, the Borris-Ileigh half-back line. Timmy Stapleton, Jerry Stapleton is very loose down the middle of the whole
take off the scores too, wouldn't they, Steve?
Yes, exactly. They're after missing 2 or 3 easy points there now.
Right, coming is Willie Fitzell and Flowery. Willie again getting the upper hand. Jerry Stapleton going back, very experienced. Left hand side of the field. Coming is Conal Bonner, knocks it away beautifully. There's a free, says the referee. A free against Peter Fitzell. Peter doesn't know what it's for, but a free about 65 metres out. It seems as if it was a free against Cormac there for a late tackle on Jerry Stapleton. This one will be taken by Noel O'Dwyer. Not in the game as such yet, but Borris-Ileigh playing very well. Noel, a neat stroke right into the square. A dangerous one. Rising brilliantly is the goalkeeper. Young Raymond Ryan comes out and clears his line very well. Towards Flowery and Willie. Break of the ball comes to Noel. The wily Noel goes off to his right. Gets in a great ball. Right into the square. Waiting all alone is Tony Slattery. Tony is beaten there. The ball comes out dangerously towards Conor Statham, and Conor goes in off his left, and this one has gone over the bar. A great point there by Conor Statham. That seems to be the difference. Borris-Ileigh have men who can take scores left or right, and that was a fine score by Conor Statham. Borris-Ileigh 2-5, Cashel Cormacs 4 points. Raymond Ryan, a puck out towards the middle of the field. Pass coming with Timmy. Timmy rises brilliantly. It's taken away by Conal, one-handed. And Timmy again gets it in towards Philip Kenny, going away from the tackle. He turns around to his right, and this one is gone to the right, and it's gone wide. The score remains 2-5 to 4 points. About 25 minutes gone in the first half. Raymond Ryan in a hurry. A goal for Cashel in the first half would be the tonic they'd need to bring them into the dressing room. A puck out, not so far. Taken very well indeed by Pa. A lovely ball. Right out towards Flowery. Flowery rising with Willie. Knocked down brilliantly there. Conal Bonner comes out, knocks it out towards Michael Perdue. He's knocked off there by Bobby. Knocks it off there, knocked off it by Bobby. Taken there is Brian Kenny. Brian comes out towards Joe Minogue and John Glasheen. John takes it and goes to his right and then to his left. Knocks into the centre towards Aidan. Balls run between them. Conal back out towards Willie Fitzell and John Glasheen. Willie along the ground, a shot run. Coming is Cormac. Knocked on there by Willie Fitzell. First time out to Jimmy Ryan. Jimmy. And going back is Brian Kenny. He's hooshed on the back, but he gets in at Leon's left-handed towards Philip Kenny. Getting stronger as the game goes on. Is beaten this time by Pa and Willie. And Conor Statham again, a long one into this goal mouth. Right in between Joe Minogue, the goalie comes. Joe Minogue drops it. Takes on the tackle of Noel Dwyer. A shot ball out to Tony Slattery. Tony, first time's out to the middle of the field. Between Flowery and King Cormac. Cormac goes up but doesn't take it. It's taken away by Colin beautifully. Into Brian Kenny and Jimmy Ryan. Brian Kenny playing very well at cornerback. A long clearance. Out towards Willie Fitzell all alone. Willie rises high. He's challenged now by Conor Statham. A long ball out towards Sean Slattery and Michael Ryan. Falls into Colin, and Colin is going right into centre. Colin low and hard, and it's blocked again by the goalie, Nolly Maher. A brilliant save there by Nolly Maher. 2 tackles, and first times of the way in towards Liam Devitt going after it. Liam very near the sideline, still tips in play, beaten by Aidan Ryan, but he is beaten and trodden by Joe Minogue, and Joe goes away, kicks it away. Page going for them, takes it. He's fouled by Bobby. Pass fouled by Bobby. Bobby doesn't like it, but there's a foul there by Bobby and Pa. I think he's winded is all. What a goal would have done for Cashel, Steve, there.
Oh, to be fantastic to really put him back in the game, but the four centre field players are really playing well. Both Borris-Ileigh and Cashel in midfield are really playing well at the moment, and that's where all the play seems to be happening at the moment.
Definitely great midfield play. Willie Fitzell playing better than anybody else. A long one into the right hand side, into the centre. Cormac rising for it. He's beaten by Richard Statham, who comes away. He's coming away, Richard Statham, looking fitter than I've seen him for a long time. Still coming away. Michael Perdue is after him. He's tackled heavily by Cormac. He's fouled as the referee. Fouls as the referee, and Cormac doesn't like it this time. Richard will take this one himself. Time is almost up. Richard will take this one on his own 65. He lifts it and strikes it, a long one, right in towards the 21. They're rising forward. Aidan Ryan and Pat coming for this Connell Bonner. He has it. A good clearance out to the middle of the field to Cormac. Cormac rises. He takes it away from Bobby, and he's gone away. Cormac chased by Bobby. Bobby is fit. He gives in a lovely ball to Michael Perdue. It doesn't make. Michael is still on it. Michael is still on the ball. He knocks it away, but is beaten by Bobby again. The ball falls right in towards Timmy, and Timmy along the ground out towards Bobby. First time towards Timmy Ryan. Timmy knocks it away towards Colin Bonner. Colin, a shot into the middle, only towards Flowery. Flowery, a long ball towards Aidan and Pa. Coming is Joe Minogue, and Joe and the referee blows the half-time whistle, and it's half-time. Borris-Ileigh lead by 2-5 to 4 points. Well, Steve, half-time comments.
It was very entertaining, Hurling, but I really think that Cashel have it all to do. Borris-Ileigh are really playing well. They're taking after scores, and that is the difference in the game. I mean, when Phil McKinney got through there, he really put that ball away in the back of the net. Cashel got through.
Fáilte roi Varash and Shogadi Stad Sample. But he Clehe Canish Imaniachta. Clehe Lechanish Imaniachta Hibredarn. Ida Borris-Ileigh Agus Cashel Recomic. Borris-Ileigh Contasig. On score Gacholin Agus Kulkulini. Inai Kerachulin. Borris-Ileigh have played very well in the first half. Cashel, we suggest, will have to make some changes to win this game. I wonder, will they introduce Tommy Grogan? Tommy wasn't available for the West Championship, but many feel that he should be in this game tonight, and he might add a little bit of firing power up front that they so badly need. Borris-Ileigh again are playing with all the control and skill and panache that we associate with Borris-Ileigh over the years. The aristocrats really of Club Hurling in County Tipperary. Cashel Cormacs might count themselves a little unlucky, I suppose, not to have had a goal or two in the first half. And some would say that maybe Aidan was very far in the square for the Borris-Ileigh first goal, but it stands and the score remains 2-5 to 4 points. We now await the arrival of the two teams on the field for the second half. Borris-Ileigh, indeed, the home of so many brilliant players in times past. The home of the Kennys, Stakelums, Field already. Cashel last appeared in the county semi-final, I'm told, back in 65.
One change, 17.
Yes, Cashel seem to have made one change. Tommy Grogan, number 17, is in, and left corner of attack. We'll see, can he make a difference to the attacking setup. We await Borris-Ileigh. Cashel, as I say, last appeared in the county semi-final back in the 60s, I'm told, against Tulla Sarsfields. And we have to go back before that, I think, to 1948 or thereabouts, when they were beaten in a county semi-final again.
That's to do it, Steve.
The difference is
With me again, I have Stephen O'Brien. I wonder, Steve, how do you think the second half will go?
Well, they have an uphill battle, like hence, you know, they have a lot to do now to beat Borris-Ileigh. Going back to the first half, I really think that the difference is Borris-Ileigh took their scores, Cashel didn't. I mean, Philip Kinney, when he got through, he put the ball away. That's what it's all about, putting the ball in the back of the net. Cashel got 3 clear chances to put the ball in the back of the net and they failed, and you won't win matches that way.
Okay, thank you, Stephen, very much. Willie Barrett, centre of the field, waiting for the arrival of the Borris-Ileigh team. Right, Borris-Ileigh are on the field again.
What is this on? 18.
Number 18.
John Ryan.
Number 18, John Ryan, seems to be in the Borris-Ileigh team at right corner forward in place of John Glasheen.
Number 19, Danny in there. Centre field. Change his jersey.
Flowery seems to have changed his jersey, number 19. Referee Willie Barrett with the ball.
I didn't give him Danny Seamus today.
We've seen him at that. We're ready for the off. The winners of this one will meet the winners of Lockmore and Killinall, which takes place tomorrow in Cashel. First to break away, Cashel. Michael Perdue has played well all night. Jerry Stapleton again, the economical style to Timmy Ryan, right inside to John McGrath. John McGrath doesn't take it up. He goes again the second time. He gets a second bite at it. He gets in a long puck that goes to the right into the square, in fact. Coming is, it's a lovely puck and it's a goal, an early goal by the substitute Seamus Devaney. Came brilliantly for that one, fetched it in the air above Joe Minogue and lashed it left-handed right into the back of the net. That was Seamus Devaney. We thought it was John Ryan, in fact. A puck out by Raymond Ryan to the middle of the field. Cormac Bonner right low into the goal mouth. Timmy is coming first again. Timmy showing all his experience, coming and clears it away out towards midfield. And Timmy Ryan, Cormac Bonner hasn't, goes away from the tackles, goes right inside, takes on Timmy or Jerry, and a long one that goes to the left, but this one is gone wide. A brilliant start there by Borris-Ileigh, and right corner forward substitute Seamus Devaney, we think it is. Goalkeeper Noel Maher with the ball in the goal mouth, pucks it out to the middle of the field, a long puck out between Willie and Flowery, knocked away towards Michael Perdue, but coming is Jerry, and a lovely ball, first time up again towards Seamus Devaney. The ball has gone over the sideline, and it's a line ball for Cashel King Cormacs. Joe Minogue will take this one. It's Joe Minogue. It's not a great one, coming towards Liam Devitt. It's gone right in towards full forward Aidan Ryan, and Aidan goes away from everybody. He's still on the ground. He's gone inside. He's still going right in, and he drives it to the right, and it's gone wide. Raymond Ryan in goal with this one. Cashel need to establish themselves, I think, in this game fast. The light is fading actually in Semple Stadium. Raymond Ryan with the ball. Young Raymond could not be faulted for any of the goals that passed him. Pucks it out towards the middle of the field. A good ball. Coming is Richard Stateland Colum. Colum knocks it down only to John McGrath. John McGrath right-handed across the field towards Conor Stateland. Falls down towards Liam Devitt, and Conor Stateland is fouling. He held Liam Devitt there, and there's a free towards to Cashel King Cormacs. This one will be taken by Conal Bonner, operating at centre half back. Conal throws it up, a long one. Falls 21 yards out towards Sean Slattery and Mick Ryan. Mick is beaten by Cormac. It goes right into John Ryan, who has it in his hand. Across the face of the goal towards Sean Slattery. Couldn't take it, but Bobby, first time again, out towards Conor Stateland. I'd say man of the match. He's playing brilliantly, is Conor. And again, a low ball out to the open space. Aidan is running away from Pat Donoghue. Going back is Conal Bonner, clears his lines, but there's a free in. A free in, says referee, against Pat Donoghue. He fouled Seamus Devaney. There's a free in, says Willie Barrett. This one will be taken by Noel O'Dwyer. not very conspicuous in this game yet is Noel. Noel O'Dwyer bends, lifts and he strikes it, and this one is gone over the bar. Another point for Borris-Ileigh to make the score now 3-6 to Cashel's 4 points. Peter O'Sullivan is on the field of play, making another switch. Colin Bonner is going back to right half back in a switch with Peter Fitzell. Goalie Raymond Ryan with the ball, pucks it out towards the middle of the field between Timmy Ryan and Cormac Bonner, rising between them. First time there by John McGrath, out towards Philip Kenny, but taken away by Willie Fitzell, low towards Jerry, and Jerry with brilliant ball control, knocks that one away, and left-handed, a lovely clearance towards his opposite number. At centre back is Conal Bonner, a lovely ball towards Michael Perdue, all alone on the wing, going back to cover his Bobby. A lovely long ball right into the square. Rising will be Sean Satry and Michael Ryan. Knocked down between them. Jerry again. Back to clear up. Take the crumbs, says Jerry. Out off his left hand. It's gone over the sideline and a line ball for Cashel King Cormacs. This one will be taken by Pat Fitzell, centre field. Pat cuts it in, right into the centre, rising forward. The ball knocks away, it's gone away to Cormac. Hand pass into the square. First time there by Tommy Grogan. Unlucky there, that's knocked away by the back line. Out towards Timmy Ryan. First time again. His stroke is blocked down by Pa. Only to John McGrath, all alone. He's been challenged by Peter. A low ball out towards Aidan. Is challenged by Colin Bonner. Colin not in the game. Is beaten by Aidan, but the ball goes over the sideline. A line ball for Cashel King Cormacs. Colin will take this one. Can he rally his forces now? He strikes it. It's a very good ball. Right into the centre. Towards Bobby and Michael Perdue. Cormac is on it, and Cormac strikes the first time in towards Jerry. And Jerry again with beautiful ball control. A long one towards centre back. Knocked down towards John McGrath. Picking up the break of the ball, and this one has gone to the left, and it's gone wide. Jerry Stapleton. A very economical style of holding at centre half back. Raymond Ryan, a minor starter with the ball. Pucks it out towards the middle of the field. Trying Willie Fitzell this time. Ball breaks through towards Bobby, and Bobby comes away. Michael Perdue is following him. Bobby is still coming. Hand passes it out to the loose man, who's Conor Stakelum. Conor is beaten. The ball is going very near the sideline. It's gone over the sideline again, and it's a line ball this time for Borris-Ileigh. Went off Willie Fitzell. The game is going through somewhat of a valley period now. Borris-Ileigh are very much on top. Cashel King Cormac's forwards can't register scores. This one will be taken by Bobby, right half back. A long ball right into the square. They're rising for it. Pat and Aidan Ryan. Pat fouls him again. Pulls across him, says the referee, and I think Pat's name is going to go into the notebook, yes. Aidan has caused all kinds of problems there for Cashel at full forward. Noel O'Dwyer will take this one. Noel bends, lifts it, and he strikes it, and it's gone over the bar again. To make the score now, Borris-Ileigh 3 goals and 7 points. Cashel King Cormacs 4. Raymond Ryan with the ball in the goal mouth. Pucks it out, a long one, towards the middle of the field, towards Timmy Ryan. Richard Stakelum. It's knocked on there, and again it's gone over the sideline and the line ball. This game has died somewhat as a contest. It's a line ball for Cashel, to be taken by Pat Fitzell. What a goal wouldn't do for Cashel at this stage. Pat Fitzell cuts it. It's a low one, only towards Richard Stakelum. Looking very sharp, right-handed. Out towards Conor Stakelum. Coming is Liam Devitt. Aidan Ryan again, running away from the tackles. Kicks it on in front of him. Goes after it and collects. He's still going. Pat Donoghue is after him. Blocks it down. Pat pulls first time. The ball is near the sideline again. Aidan Ryan without a hurley is still fighting for it. Kicks it in towards Conor Stakelum, keeps it in play, going right into the centre, knocks it across the centre towards John McGrath, racing in, takes on 2 tackles, and it's Coming forward is Raymond Ryan, the goalie. Knocks it over the end line and it's gone wide. A very dangerous situation there for Cashel. Cashel defence, I think, is at 6s and 7s now. It's gone over for 65. Cashel defence is in all sorts of trouble at this stage. Well, Stephen, can you see a comeback, a rally?
No, I can definitely see a comeback. I mean, they've no answer to the Borris-Ileigh forward line, and they've no answer to the Borris-Ileigh half-back line.
This one is by Jerry Stapleton. This one looks... No, it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. Raymond Ryan in goals. Tony Slattery, captain there, is exhausting his charges there. Two great efforts. Raymond Ryan in the goal, let the puck out. Pucks it out towards the middle of the field. Jerry and Cormac rising for it. Cormac puts up the hand but doesn't catch it. He does the second time. He strikes it low into the centre. Sean Slattery can't take it. Timmy's going back and Timmy clears his lines. Gone over the sideline again and it's a line ball for Cashel. This time Peter Fitzell has gone over to take it. Peter will cut this one. He misses it actually. It was a fresh air and this time it's gone very near the end line. Timmy, all on his own, strikes this one. It's a poor one again, out over the sideline. And Cashel aren't playing well at all at this stage. Borris-Ileigh are literally doing as they please. Colin Bonner will take this one. Colin Bonner cuts it in, a lovely ball, right in across the goal mouth, rising for it, in the goals, it's knocked away, and it's hit low, and it's a goal! A goal by Peter Fitzell, knocked out there, I think, by Brian Kenny. Peter Fitzell pulls on it first time. I wonder, is it enough, though? There's another sub for Cashel coming in. Number 19, John Fitzell is coming in. I wonder, is it too little, too late? About
Who scored?
Michael Perdue. There's a change on the Cashel team. There seems to be a rather drastic change on the Cashel team. Michael Perdue is going back into goal. Raymond Ryan is coming out the field. John Fitzell is at left half forward. And Raymond Ryan is coming out at left half back in place of Liam Devitt to Mark Connor Stakelum. The score now is Cashel King Cormacs 1-4, Borris-Ileigh 3-7. Is there a rally in this Cashel team? A major shake-up there in the Cashel team. Nolan Maher couldn't be faulted for that one. A long ball, a great ball. Colin Bonner rising for it. Doesn't take it. He goes a second time. A nice ball. Only towards Timmy. Timmy pulls first time. Coming to it is Conal Bonner. Is probably Cashel's best man. A great ball. Cashel are rising to it. Coming is Tommy Grogan. Takes it brilliantly. Tommy does, and Tommy is a long one. This one has gone to the right by Tommy and it's gone wide. Gone to the right and gone wide, and the score remains Cashel 1-4, Borris-Ileigh 3-7. If Cashel can manage to close it up around half back in midfield, well then we might see a contest. Nolan Maher pokes it out, a long one. Rising for it again, John Fitzell knocks it down. 2 Borris-Ileigh men, 3 Borris-Ileigh men coming to it. Timmy first time, right in, coming is Tony Slattery. Takes it away brilliantly from Nolan Wire. A great hand pass out to Colin. Colin now going a solo run, going away from 3 tackles. A great ball out towards Willie. Willie, his hand passes still further, out towards his brother John. And John a low ball, in towards John Ryan. Takes it, goes past Jerry, and John's puck is blocked down. Coming away is Bobby, showing all his class is Bobby. A long ball towards Nolan Wire. Breaks inside him towards Joe Minogue. Joe lets it go inside him, but goes back. Wiley Joe again out to the left. Towards John Fitzell going after them, Tommy Grogan. Tommy, yes, knocks it away brilliantly and comes inside 2 men. And a lovely ball into the goal mark. Coming is Sean Slattery. He can't make contact and the ball has gone over the end line and gone wide. A good patch there by Cashel. Ball gone over the end line and wide. One thinks if Colin keeps rising his game that Cashel may be in a jet. Nolan Maher, a long ball. Out towards Colin and John McGrath. Colin knocks it down brilliantly. Towards Pan. Colin is going after it. Again showing his stats. Going away from all the tackles. Hand pass into his brother Cormac. Cormac doesn't take it the first time. He goes away from 2 tackles. Goes right inside and his puck is blocked down. Low along the ground. Towards Peter Fitzell. Pucks it in as it got over the bar. Another point for Cashel Cormacs. Stevie, that's good.
Cashel are playing great stuff now at the moment, but is it too late? Tommy Hogan has made a difference since he came on, and Colin Bonner's playing better now at wing back. They're coming into the game again.
That's good. Cashel 1-5, Borris-Ileigh 3-7. We could have a game in our hands. Nolan Maher in the goals. Pucks this one out. The crowd is rising to Cashel's comeback. A long puck out towards Connell, and Connell rises again with Philip Kenny. The ball knocked away by Philip Kenny towards Conor Stakelum to Joe Minogue. As sound as the rock of Cashel is Joe, but he's beaten there. Pat Donoghue knocks it out to Joe again, and Joe gets in his puck towards John Fitzell and Bobby. Breaks towards Jerry Stapleton. Jerry pucks it left-handed, a long one. Coming towards us, Pat Donoghue. Pat comes away, he's fouled. There's a foul there on Pat Donoghue. Pat will take this one himself. A long ball towards Sean Statter and Mick Ryan. Locked in there by Sean. A lovely ball. It breaks in the goal mouth. Jerry Stapleton is back for it. John Fitzell coming towards it, and John is set. No, this is Willie. A poor ball gone to the left, and it's gone wide. Cashel can't afford those kind of misses. The score remains 1-5 to Cashel, 3-7 to Borris-Ileigh. Nolan Maher pucks it out. He's certainly the busier man at the moment. A long ball out towards Connell and Philip, and Connell fetches it brilliantly. A very high tackle there by Aidan Ryan. Connell Bonner rising to it. This one will be taken by Pa Fitzell. He'll drop it in the square, we think. Pa lifts it and strikes it. It's a long ball right into the goal. But has it gone all the way? Oh, it's gone over the bar. Came off the upright to John Ryan, and John taps it over the bar brilliantly. Cashel have settled down brilliantly. They've had a great patch there, Stevie.
Yeah, they're playing well now at the moment. Pay is getting on top there, and so is the Colin Bonner centre back. Fair to them, they're not lying down. They're showing the Cashel flag now, and fair to them.
This is what we came to see.
Yes, good.
A long ball, knocked down brilliantly again there. King Cormac goes after it. And a good ball away there first time by Jerry. Pat Donoghue is rising to it. A long one out to Willie Fitzell. Will be beaten by Bobby. Right towards Ramey Ryan, the minor starlet. Goes inside it stylishly. A long ball into the goal mouth. Timmy is making his presence. John Ryan fetches it. No, he doesn't. Peter Fitzell goes after it again with Richard Stakelum. Peter is beaten by Richard. Richard showing his class. No, Mick Ryan again. Oh, safeness personified. A long clearance in a tight corner. Colin fetched it brilliantly. Hand pass to his brother Connell. A great ball left hand towards Tommy. Will Tommy catch it? It breaks down to Sean. Sean pulls on it. Coming towards it is Brian Kenny. Races away from everybody. A good clearance. That's what a backman is for. Coming towards it is Ramey Ryan. A lovely ball in towards the centre back. Connell Bonner playing marvellously towards Ramey Ryan. What a match he's having. Blocked down again. This is a game now. Going away is Seamus Devaney and Joe Minogue. Joe Minogue is hooked on the back. Yes, it's free for Joe. A great piece of play there by Joe Minogue. A great servant of Cashel Hurling. Pat Donoghue lifting his game all the time. A long ball towards Tommy Grogan. Tommy fetches it out. No, he drops it again. They're pulling there. They're pulling on this one. Knocked away by Bobby. Yes, Bobby. Knocked away by John Fitzell to Richard Staten. Going back is the referee blows his whistle. And how he gave a free there, I don't know. It looked like the Borris-Ileigh man pulled. But this one will be taken by Jerry. 1-6 to 3-7. There are still plenty of minutes left in this game. Jerry goes back to take it. A long one, right-handed, right up towards Philip Kennedy, who's gone in full forward. Pat Donoghue comes forward. No, it's Tony Slattery on it with Noel Dwyer. Coming towards it now for the first time. He knocks it back towards Philip. Still beaten by Tony Slattery. Coming is Raymond Ryan, the young and the old. Raymond and Port Leedens right out towards Flowery. Flowery right in across the centre. Waiting all alone is Connell. He's rising. A man of the match out to his brother Colm. Colm right-handed, a great ball. Out towards Brian Kenny and Tommy. Tommy has made a difference. He's beaten brilliantly there by Brian Kenny. Brian can't get his stroke in. He's fouled in possession. Fouled in possession, a fair one there, yes, by Brian Kenny. And this one will be taken again by Jerry Stapleton. Matt Stapleton and Paddy Doyle are on the field there, anxious I'd say at this moment. Jerry allowing, trying out the left hand side. John McGrath rises, well beaten by Colm, rising to it. Fitzgerald first time along the ground. Towards Mick Ryan and Sean Slattery. Mick Stones Ryan come and he takes in his hand. Goes back to his favourite left hand side. Is dispossessed by Cormac, but it's a line ball, yes, for Borris-Ileigh and Richard Stapleton. Cashel switches have worked wonders. The team is playing with great control now. Richard a long one, a good one, towards Aidan. Knocked away only to Flowery. Flowery left-handed, a long, dangerous ball. Towards Michael Perdue, who watches it go over the end line, and it's gone wide. Michael Perdue in goal. Was playing well at wing forward, but the switch has made a great difference. Rémi Ryan's playing very well at wing back. Michael Perdue, a long ball, a good ball over heads of midfielders towards Richard Stapleton. Used his great height there, and it's a Cashel ball off Richard Stapleton, who tried to claim that one. Colm Bonner coming into his own. Many will be glad to see Colm playing well. Had a poor All-Ireland by his own standards, but is really showing his class now. Colm, a poorish one enough, towards Jerry. Ball breaks, Richard Stapleton, first time. Out between Timmy and Colm. Colm comes. Coming also is John McGrath to this one. John goes away, chased all the way by Pa. Pa brilliantly deflects it there. John McGrath still going for it. He goes to the right, a ball across the face of the goal, running towards his Noel Dwyer. Read that one better than everybody else, going back for it. He has it off his left hand side. We've seen him scoring from here before. He's shepherded all the way by young Raymond. A low ball in towards Michael Perdue. Yes, he did it. It's gone over the bar. A great point by Noel Dwyer. That's what experience is all about. 10 minutes left in the game. Well, Stevie, can it happen?
I can't see it at the moment. No, the Cashel are playing well, but they're starting to foul the Borris-Ileigh backs. They're panicking a bit, and they're giving away silly frees. Right, Jerry fetched that one very well. A long clearance out towards Joe Minogue. Knocks down between himself and Seamus Devaney. Nipped in there is Conor Stapleton, who carries it over the sideline. And the lineman's flag is up, and it's a line ball for Cashel. This one will be taken by Raymond Ryan. No, it's gone dark, actually, would you believe, and we can't see that very well. Only towards Richard Stapleton. Coming towards it is out towards Richard Stapleton, all alone. It's challenged by Sean Slattery. Richard takes it up and goes inside. A long, relieving clearance. Back out from whence it came. Rising again towards Paff. What's that? Peter Fitzell has gone back, wing back. Little mix up. John Fitzgerald made a difference. Low and hard towards Mick Ryan. First time a great clearance. A very underrated player is Mick Ryan. Towards John McGrath. Beaten brilliantly by Colm Bonner. Towards Timmy Ryan. Timmy Ryan is beaten by Colm again. Brilliantly beaten there. But a line ball for Borris-Ileigh. Richard Stapleton will take this one. There is another change in the Cashel team. Number 20, James Donoghue, seems to be in the team. John Ryan, full forward, is going off, and Tommy Grogan, I think, is going full forward. Richard Stapleton with this one. Gets under it very well. A long one. Out towards his brother Flowery, who is heavily charged there in the middle of the field. Pulls it a low ball. Very nice ball towards Tommy. Can he turn it? He can. He's got inside Timmy. Tommy takes it up. He's got inside. Got still inside. He can't get a puck in. His puck is blocked brilliantly by the backs. Coming inside is James Donoghue, charged heavily there by Richard Stapleton, and it's a free in for Cashel. Oh, will they go for a goal? A goal would be the thing we need at this stage in the game. Sean Slattery is there. Denny Ivers is running out with instructions, I think. What are they? Bobby stands in front of him. The referee ushers him back.
Sean comes up to it. He's low and hard. And it's got a goal! A goal for Cashel, Stevie. Well,
very good goal. Time is running out, but they may come back yet. Fair dues to them. They're keeping the flag flying. I'm proud of them the way they're playing.
yes, the score is now 2 goals and 6 points to 3 goals and 8 points. A brilliant goal by Sean Slattery. Nolimar in the goals to puck out. 7 minutes left in this game. Can Cashel do it? 4 points between the team. A long puck out. A long puck out, taken away brilliantly by Peter Fitzell. A brilliant clearance there. Towards Sean and Mike. Taken brilliantly by Sean. He goes off his left. A good ball in towards Jamesy. Jamesy has it. No. It's coming towards it is Jerry. Out. It's a free out. It's picked up off the ground by Jamesy. What hard luck there. Hard luck, Stevie.
Yeah, just he got panicked when he got on the ball, just and hard luck to pick it up. Didn't get away with it, but really he should have steadied himself there. There was an opportunity on the pressure on Borris-Ileigh. Now they've Borris-Ileigh back in the driving seat again, but he's silly for giving him the advantage.
Okay, it's Nolly Maher. We'll take this one. Nolly on his own, 21 or 14 I would say. Pucks it out. Must be a worried man at this stage. A long one out to the middle of the field. Knocked down again. Cashel haven't been beaten in midfield in the second half. But coming out now is John McGrath. Hassled and harried all the way. A good hand pass out to the waiting Bobby. Bobby's puck is blocked down to Flowery. Bobby is coming again brilliantly. Taken away. That's what the captain is for. Still coming is Bobby. Dropped it. Oh, very clever by Bobby. Hand passes it back to Timmy. Experience is counting now. Timmy's ball into the square between Philip Kenny and the full back. Coming away is Michael Perdue. A long ball. Coming towards it is Remy Ryan. Is beaten there. No, he has it. And it's knocked back by Bobby. Cormac pulls on it. Coming through is Jerry. First time it again. Coming onto it is Flowery. Along the ground towards Colm. Colm is knocked off of it there. But Joe Minogue is on it. Joe is beaten this time by Seamus Devaney. Kicks it out dangerously. Towards the waiting Noel on the wire. Takes it up. Goes right through both tackles. Is still coming through dangerously. Takes on 1, 2, 3. And it's blocked by Michael Perdue. A brilliant save there by Michael. Out towards Pa. It won't go over the sideline. Pa takes it up. Goes past Flowery. Pa, great clearance. Towards Sean Slattery. They're rising to Jerry Stapleton. Left-handed brilliantly. Jerry Stapleton is playing brilliantly. The ball breaks in towards Connor Statelin right into the centre, and that's a very good stroke, but it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. A lovely patch of hurling there. This is an excellent semi-final. 4 minutes left in the game. 4 minutes left in the game. Can Cashel do it? They've made a great recovery. Michael Perdue, a great ball, a long ball right out towards William Pa and Cormac and Jerry. All the experience telling now. Out towards Pa, and Pa is really playing well now. A long one towards Sean and Mick Ryan. A hard man to mark is Mick Ryan. Mike comes away again. Look at that. Beautifully to Timmy, a right-handed, over towards Noel. Noel reaches but doesn't take it. Goes after and takes the break brilliantly. He strikes it. It's blocked down, half blocked down by Tony Slattery. Knocked down towards Colm. Colm goes back front. Colm has it. Comes away from the tackles. And he strikes it away. A great clearance. Wholeheartedly this man. Cormac comes out again. And comes away with a lovely ball. Low. Into Tommy. He tries to turn Timmy there. Timmy wasn't buying it. Knocked away again by Mick Ryan. Tommy Grogan. Proving his what now? Low into Brian Kelly. Knocks it to Jamesy. Jamesy's blocked by and away by Jerry. Jerry must be the man of the match. Jerry Stapleton. Out towards John Fitzell. John, a high one into the goal mouth. Rising is Jerry. Fetching it brilliantly again. Look at that for a hurler. Out towards John McGrath. Takes it up. John turns right back inside. A long clearance. Out to the right. Out towards Connell Bonner. Fetches it brilliantly again. Proving his what tonight is Connell. Out towards Aidan Ryan. Much quieter in the second half. Goes away from the tackles. 1-2. Is tumbled there in possession. Tumbled in possession. Time is ticking away. Time ticks away. I make it 2 minutes left in the game. There are 4 points between the team. 2-6 to 3-8 remains the score. Well, Stevie.
Well, I think Jerry Stakelum has had a brilliant match. He's my man in the match. He's full back, he's centre back, and he's centre field. He's playing everywhere in the field for Borris-Ileigh at the moment, and he saved them there that time. When Cashel were through for a goal, he was the man, the guy sticking, got the ball away. I think he's having a master game.
A brilliant game, yes, definitely. This one has gone wide. Nolan Wire fails to catch that one properly. Time is running out. The crowd, I think, is leaving the field. Is Michael Perdue strikes at a long one towards the middle field. Coming is Pa. Pa had a brilliant game here tonight. Proved his class here tonight to Timmy Ryan. A great ball inside. It's going very near the end line. It'll beat backs and forwards, and it's gone over the end line. Michael Perdue in a hurry. Pat Donoghue calls for this one. Pat is going to strike it. A shot one out towards Colm. Colm has it. A great clever ball. Colm races 10 yards, 20. A good puck in towards Sean McRyan. Jerry is rising again. Jerry is beaten this time. But it comes to John McGrath, and Rémi Ryan pulls. Coming away is Willie, or Pa out towards Willie, and it's knocked away by Bobby. I think experience is counting now. Conor Stakelum out to the right. Out again towards Pat Donoghue, knocks it away. There, it's going very near the sideline. It's gone over the sideline. It'll be a line ball to be taken by Noel O'Dwyer. Noel is slowing it down, thinking it's all up. Great credit due to Cashel. They made a great effort there in the second half in the last few minutes. Knocked in by Noel, knocked away again by Conal Bonner towards Noel O'Dwyer. Has it right-handed, a long one into the goal mouth. They're rising for it. Yes, the referee blows his whistle, and there's a free out there for Cashel Cormacs in the square there against Seamus Devaney. Michael Perdue in the goal will take this one. A long one out towards the middle of the field. Coming towards it, King Cormac is coming, and Jerry beaten this time by Cormac. Coming towards us, Peter Fitzell has in his hand, and he strikes it right-handed. Not very far, but again Jerry left-handed up towards Flowery. Flowery first times it in towards Tony Slattery. All alone is Tony. Strikes it left-handed down towards the left wing, in towards. It's coming to John McGrath. John McGrath along Clayton's right up into the goal mouth. Running after it is Philip Kenny. Very quiet in the second half. He's challenged by Colm Bonner. He still has it. Turns into his left. He's beaten brilliantly by Colm. Philip still goes back for it. The referee blows the whistle, and it's all over. It's all over. Borris-Ileigh are the winners on the score, 2-6 to 3-8. And they're looking very good at this stage. Played badly against Holy Cross and looked poorly enough for a while tonight, but finished very strongly and showed all their experience. And we wait tomorrow to see who their opponents will be in the second semi-final. Right. Well, with me here now I have Bobby Ryan and Noel O'Dwyer, two stalwarts of Tipperary hurling for a long time and still going strong. Noel, how did you find that one?
The Cashel were as we expected. I mean, they were totally committed. They were going to go at us in the word go. Probably they were a bit overawed in the first half, but they certainly showed in the second half what they're made of. And I would say like that their day is around the corner.
Tell me, Noel, how far back do you go on this Borris-Ileigh senior hurling team? Is that an awkward one now?
It's a very difficult one. All I can say is that 2 or 3 of the guys that are playing in the team weren't born when I was playing senior first at Borris-Ileigh, so that'll tell you.
I think that says. How many county titles have you won, in fact, Noel?
3.
You've won 3 in the 80s.
3 in the 80s.
Now, you go back as far as 71. What would you say, Noel, was the high point in your career to date?
I think probably 71. You would have to say winning an Ireland would be a high point of anyone's career, but at that time I certainly thought I'd win maybe 2 or 3 more All-Irelands. If somebody told me that evening that I'd never see Croke Park again, I think I would have them committed. But I'd say after that, definitely winning the first county final with Borris. I mean, it's every clubman's ambition is to win a county final and put your own club up there in the pinnacle of what is, and it's all about is winning county finals, I think.
Right, very good. Who do you think now? Tomorrow's the other semi-final is on tomorrow, Noel. Now we have Lockmore and we have Killinall. Who do you fancy will come through in that one?
Well, I have to admit that I haven't seen Killinall play in the last 2 or 3 years. Lockmore, we know over the years, we beat them in a county final in 83 in Cashel. They were beaten last year by Capawhite, so obviously they will be out to atone for those 2 defeats. And I would say that bearing in mind the experience that Lockmore have, you would have to rank them as favourites for tomorrow. Okay, well, thank you very much, Noel O'Dwyer, and we wish you the very best luck in the county final. With me here I have Bobby Ryan. Bobby, right half back on Tipperary's team. In fact, he is now back in his best position, in his favourite position, I would say, Bobby, right half back.
Well, right or left half back, I suppose. That's where I did all my hurling as a juvenile. And after you train me yourself for the forward, centre forward, with the Tip under 21s, and I started my inter-county career as a full forward. So I suppose I always knew my best position was down the half back line somewhere, and I'm glad to be back there.
Tell me, Bobby, is it hard to adjust back from All-Ireland final day back to Semple Stadium in the county semi-final?
No, I don't think so. I think it was probably the best handling I could get to get myself back into, motivate myself. I took a few days off after the All-Ireland, and obviously I was very disappointed. But I joined the lads on the Thursday night after the All-Ireland, and we had a full house. And that brought it home to me that there was more than just All-Ireland to be won.
Are you the kind, Bobby, that moans and groans over losses, or do you just forget about them?
Well, I tell you, if I was to moan and groan over losses, I think I'd be doing an awful lot of moaning and groaning. I've had my share of defeats, and I've been lucky enough. I've won a fair bit with Tip and with Borris-Ileigh. But you win some, you lose some. We lost the Ireland. I'm hoping that I can get back on top with Borris this year.
Listen, you're captain on this team. What kind of an honour is that for you? You succeed many great men before you. I see Michael Ryan, their cornerback, playing as well as ever, and he had some year in 86, hadn't he?
That's right. Yeah, it's a great honour to captain your club team. It's something very special, very difficult to describe it. But from a player's point of view, it's a succession, right, really. I'm the longest serving player that hasn't been honoured as captain, and it came to me my turn this year, and it's a great honour. It only comes once in a fella's career.
Now listen, Bobby, get into the match now, tonight's match. How did you see it from your position? You came through there and showed your experience at the end, I think, when it was needed, when Cashel came at you.
Yeah, like a team like Cashel, they had the Bonos and the Fitzels, and we knew they weren't going to die hard, and they threw everything at us. I think we got off to a great start. We got a couple of scores, and the goal immediately after half time really settled us. And I think fair play to Cashel. We had expected that they'd come at us earlier in the game. They came at us in the say the second 20 minutes after half time, and they threw everything at us. And I think we showed our experience that we've gained in our road to Croke Park in '86. And we've a fine overall team, and we contained them, and we sucked up all the that they threw at us, and came out. I think as long as the match went on, I think we probably won by more.
Right, tell me this, and finally, Bobby, what do you think now? What are your ambitions? What do you think you'll do, we'll say, in the immediate future, and maybe even the long term? Well, how many All-Ireland senior medals will you win, do you think?
Well, I can tell you that my immediate thing is I'll travel to Thurles tomorrow even to see Killinall and Lockmore.
Well, listen, if you do, you won't find them there because it's on in Cashel.
Oh, it's all right. I thought it was St. Thurles.
No, I think it's on in Cashel, Bob.
Even so, I'll be there anyway, and well, whoever team wins, I expect that we should have a right go at the county final this year.
Listen, Lockmore will be tough if they get through. You played them before in, I think, 83, was it?
That's right, 83, and they gave us a right go for it, and I think inexperienced Hurling today. They have much the same bunch of lads. We're a little bit older maybe, so that's if Lockmore come through, if don't write off Killinall.
Okay, listen, Bobby Ryan, thank you very much. A gentleman as ever.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Margaret. With me here I have Willie Ryan. Willie Ryan Hanrahan from Cashel. And tell me, Willie, how did you see that one yourself?
Well, I thought it was a good county semi-final, a county final, I say. The county final won't be as good.
Well, tell me, listen, I suppose it'll have to go down as one Cashel probably lost.
Well, yes, definitely. But they were in really hard luck. I thought that we should have 2 goals in that closing minutes. The ball didn't go right for us.
What went wrong with the Cashel team, we'll say, in the second half of the first half, if you understand me?
Well, I think they were kind of nervous, I say nervous.
Yeah. How do you rate the Borris-Ileigh team now? Would you think they'll win the county final?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I fancy Lockmore.
Yeah. Listen, Willie, as I have you here now, how far back do you go with Cashel and Cashel King Cormacs?
I can go back about nearly 30 or 40 years.
And have you seen Cashel playing county semi-finals, county finals?
I have. I've seen Cashel playing a county semi-final against McCarthy.
Was that in 1948?
I think so.
Yeah.
We were beat by a point, and the referee of the match today is the man that beat us too.
Why do you think that, Willie?
Well, I don't think he was capable of where Cashel was concerned.
Would you say the first goal Borris-Ileigh got was a square ball?
Huh? No, I would not say. I think they got 2 very lucky goals.
Right. And what do you think made Cashel play so well midway through the second half? They really got going.
They did, because that's their type of hurling. That's the type of hurling they're used to. They were just in hard luck, and they weren't clever enough in that last couple of minutes.
I suppose that they were unlucky not to have got a couple of goals, weren't they?
Without a doubt. At least I'd average it out. We missed 3 goals.
Okay, thank you very much, Willie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Peter, select on the Cashel team. You must be proud yet disappointed, Peter.
Very proud of the boys. They couldn't do any more than what they done, as all we needed was the leprechaun, a bit of luck for the ball to go into the net for us.
How many chances did you count, Jane?
5 in all in the whole game.
And where do you think you lost it now?
Well, that's, as I said, that's the only place I think we lost it.
You had a bad patch there towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, the first half, we were inclined to leave the forwards of the Borris-Ileigh too loose, give them too much scope, too much chance for free ball, and they took the free ball. That second goal now was a free ball that the forward got running in, which we went to clear and we failed to clear.
Well, it was a pity Colm was down injured at the time the second goal.
That is the goal I'm talking about.
Right.
No one covered up, none of the backs came in time to the forward running on.
Right. Listen, as selectors, you must be very pleased with the switches you made. I think your switches were quite brilliant, in fact.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of switches that we could have done the first half, but we were trying to leave the team settle down, and we found in at half time that there was need of change, and so we, as 3 selectors, put our heads together and made the changes, and thankfully for us that they came off the changes, and a pity they didn't come off fully.
Yeah, your half back and was brilliant for a finish, and your midfielders weren't beaten.
No, they throughout, every one of them put it all in. We asked them here on the system at half time, come out lads, do it for the town, do it for the west, do it for us all, and they've done it, and we are proud of them.
In hindsight, should you have started Tommy?
It is a 6 marker. It was very hard to say.
He made a big difference.
He made a fierce difference. We, as selectors, I suppose, we might have wronged him, and we didn't think he had enough of training done to do the hour. That was our hindsight.
And Raymond Ryan was excellent out the field, as well as he couldn't be blamed for the goals.
No, none whatsoever. No, he could not be blamed. Just trying to see young lads like him so eager for the game and able to play in different positions.
Right, now the other semi-final is between Lockmore and Killinall. Who do you fancy in that one?
I tell you straight out, I think it's going to be a very close one. Like the one this evening.
Many would say that Lockmore.
Well, like the one this evening should have been a close one, and very close, which it was on the hurling field, but not on the scoreboard maybe.
Right. And ultimately, who do you see winning it?
I say Lockmore would have a bit more experience throughout the field, and that's where I give them the marks.
Had you much done for this actual match in the line of training?
This is what I was going to say. I would like to thank everyone in the panel, 28 of a panel. Never failed one night to be in the field for training, and under the guidance of Brendan Bonner, which to me needs 100% marks for the effort they put in for Brendan and the effort Brendan put in for them. They gave up what Brendan gave to them on the field today, and I'd like to thank them.
So a disappointing end to a great year.
Exactly, yeah. But we're disappointed, all right, but we're
not downhearted.
We are not. We're very proud of the lads and the club and the West.
Thanks very much, Peter. Okay, Farmer Well, Colm, double disappointment.
Oh, sick now. Then to have to end the year like this, but
that's the way it goes, isn't it? That's hurling.
It's hurling, but you get enough of it. You get when it comes to this stage, when you got to have everything won and nothing won at the end of the year.
That's it. But tell me, you finished terribly strongly. Do you think that if you had started as strongly, you'd probably have emerged winners?
We could have. If I had held my own at all at centre back starting off, I could have stopped a few of the balls going into Aidan Ryan, because he was going fairly well for the first 10-15 minutes. And
you really found your feet in the second half there towards the end.
Second half, right, but we must have been 10-11 points down at that stage. If we're going to win, everyone had to hold for the whole hour. But we were unlucky. I had a shot there. I should have kept going the first half when I went upping forward, and I think I hit it straight at the goalie. And showing the look they had, the ball came straight out. John went first, and he hit it again, and it landed straight back into the goalie's hand.
That's right. You can't beat that.
No, and it happened down there as well with James O'Donoghue's shot. He hit it, and the goalie was coming out and stuck there between his elbow and his chest. with that could have been 6 points. The difference was 5 points in the end. I don't think they had really any such chance in the second half for a goal.
But listen, Borris-Ileigh are a team of real hurlers, aren't they? You'll have to admit.
Yeah, they are. I love playing them because it's always a good hurling game. Everyone is hell for leather for every ball, but everything is always fair. And that pitch out there suited both of us really well.
It was immaculate.
It was, yeah. It's great. I'd love to come out again now and give us another hour. And
yeah. Tell me, who did you see as man of the match? Is that hard to judge now from where you are?
It was hard enough to judge, but when Connell came back, he played very well.
He was excellent at centre back. In fact, I thought now you'll have to give credit to your selectors.
They made some very good moves. When it wasn't working out for some players, they switched them around. Didn't lose their heads, start taking them off, and then even the players they put on the second half worked very well.
Yeah. What about Tommy? What about Tommy Grogan? What about his contribution?
Well, seeing as Eamon's doing the video there, I'll have to say he played fairly well. Okay. No, he done well. He showed the class. He always had it, and he never lost it.
Well, he bothered Timmy in a big way, didn't he?
He did because we tried to play a good ball into him, and if you play a good ball to Tommy, he's a skilled first time control is good. Get it around him, and he was unlucky. He was unlucky for a few shots, but I suppose Borris-Ileigh had the work tirelessly. Aidan Ryan the first quarter of an hour did a lot of damage. Conor Stakelum in the second quarter, I thought, really came into it, and then in the second half, I think Cashel dominated really. We sort of outshunned them, but we just didn't score.
Yeah, you'll take a long rest now before the league.
Oh, this league is in 3 weeks' time. It won't be allowed rest. Wouldn't mind a rest, but. We have to get back into it now. I'd say, what is it, 3 weeks, is it?
I think it's 3. The first Sunday is in October. Now, do you think Borris will go on and win the county?
Oh, they should. We knew that if we're going to beat them, it would be in a semi-final because the more games they have, the more experience they have, and they have already won an All-Ireland title, and they've shown that they lost their own North final, came out, won the county championship, and then won the All-Ireland. So if we were to beat them, it was in a semi-final.
Okay, Colin, I'm glad you showed your class there for finish tonight. Thank you very much. You had a brilliant year. I know you're disappointed, but as the fellow says, we'll come again.
With a bit of luck, right? Thanks.
Thanks, Colin.